Welcome back to 5150. Today we're going to be installing this new exhaust. This replaces the muffler. It's a high clearance, so it will give us a little more clearance behind the rear axle. It should be fairly straightforward. This is a Flowmaster. Let's go ahead and open it up. So on the new JL, basically the muffler sits right here in the back behind the bumper. This is just basically a muffler delete. So there's the replacement pipe. Looks like we got a clamp, some type of retaining bolt. Open this up. This is a Flowmaster. Looks like one of the hangers or something right there. Yeah. Forgot to mention the part number is 817837. American Thunder Systems 2018 to 2020 Jeep Wrangler JL. Fits 2.0s, 3.6 engines, 2-door and 4-door. This is a this calls to use a 13mm socket, a 13mm wrench, a 15mm wrench, and an extension. Should be a fairly easy install. Let's go ahead and show you what it sounds like before we change it out, and then we'll do a comparison. This isn't more about sound as it is a delete to give us a little more clearance under the rear axle when we start installing more suspension lifts. Alright guys, that's what it sounds like. Got a little condensation, a little cold out today. So we're going to go ahead and replace this. I believe what we're going to have to do is move that clamp right there. That goes to the exhaust inlet. This is the stock exhaust. Like I said, we're doing an exhaust delete. Then up in here, we're going to have to get to this. We're going to have to get to this bolt here, and there's one back up there on the top. Those are 1/2 inch, and then we got to pull off these rubber isolating mounts here. So basically it looks like it's 5 bolts, and removing this looks the same on the other side. See the bolt there, and then up there on the top. So Ryan's already put a little bit of penetration oil on that. He's going to go ahead and hit those rubber isolations with it, and we'll go ahead and start removing this. All right, so we're going to pull off that 15mm. So this is the passenger side on the exhaust. All right, so you got to get way up there on top. All right, there's that side. Going over to the other side. Here, we'll hold the exhaust. All right, so it looks like we got that bolt loose now. I'm actually holding the exhaust up, just trying to keep the tension off the exhaust system. Now we got to try to break it loose up there. Just kind of walking it out of there. I told him he was close. Okay. All right, there it is, guys. We have it out. You can see that only took maybe 5-10 minutes. Put it up here on the bench. So that's the stock muffler. That was the inlet. That's where the 15mm was. These hung like this. These were both the 1/2 inch fasteners were. Same on this side. So this is gonna go like that. similar to that. We're just going to use this mount here. We're not going to use that one. We'll just put the bolts back in the frame. All right, it should be fairly straightforward. I'm going to have Ryan go ahead and we got to put the clamp on there. I'm going to have Ryan go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to pull off the mount. Ryan did put a little blaster on it, penetrator. Okay, that went on nice and easy. Now we need to put on the mounting clamp, and that's going to go like that. And this, we're going to use that, and that's going to go on here on the end just to keep this from walking. So we just use a socket just to go around the pipe and kind of push it on there. Again, we'll just use 2 of these. The other 2 we're not going to use because that went to this mount. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. This looks like it's a pretty tight fit. We may have to open up that flange a little bit. All right, so we just put the clamp on the inlet side for now. We're gonna have to open up the Flowmaster tube a little bit. All right, we had a lot of problems making this fit on the inlet of the stock exhaust. So when Flowmaster made this flange, it's way too tight. It's the same size as the one coming off. So we're gonna try to use this Harbor Freight spreader we just picked up, muffler spreader. So we're gonna go ahead and try that right now. All right, guys, this time we're gonna stick this in a little further. It's making it fit a little better, but we'll see what happens. All right, that's fitting better. Well, this didn't go as planned. We thought it was gonna be a little easier. The Flowmaster should have just slipped right on there, but the tolerances were way too tight. Hopefully they fix that. All right, that notch in the Flowmaster is supposed to go all the way towards that little pin, but there's just no way that's going to go on there. It's just too tight. So we're going to just put it on the best we can. Okay, now just clamp it down there. Oh, the screwdriver in there. Screwdriver out there. I think Flowmaster kind of failed on this. Sure wasn't just. It's gonna clear all this up here where the stock muffler was, so coming out and off a rock or something. And that's a pretty common problem in these JLs, is messing up those mufflers. And we'll see what it sounds like without a muffler. Obviously, we know it's gonna be louder, but Ryan doesn't care. Alright guys, there it is. That's installed. Let's see what it looks like from below. I'm kind of worried it's pretty close to the frame there. And I'm pretty sure that's because we can't push it all the way back. I mean, something's wrong in that design. And maybe we can take it to a muffler shop and they can actually put an actual expander in that better than that Harbor Freight one we have. All right, so it does tuck up there nice and tight. You can see it there. All right, we're gonna put the bolts that held the other muffler on back in the frame. That way we have them forever. Need to put the muffler back on. Alright guys, that's what it sounds like. Obviously it's a little louder, but we knew that. Actually, it doesn't sound too bad. All right, we're inside the Jeep. We didn't do this before, but you can kind of hear it. Doesn't sound bad at all. Sounds pretty good. Down, rip up. Let's go ahead and do it. These little 2.0s get up and go. All right, this is just when Brian driving by. Thank you for watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out.